so that they do the same to their children.
Absolutely.
And so, and it's handed down. But if we're not the model, then we are doing something else. You see what's happening in the world today.
Right.
We didn't have enough models out there. And you be wondering where to get the stuff from, you know, like that. So we gotta be models. We gotta show them, you know what I mean, in our Christian walk. Because Ephesians talks about that walk. Be careful how you walk.
All right, all right.
And stuff like that. So yeah, so we got to make sure that our children, because like we said the last time in our lesson, that the next generation is our church, and that's the little ones.
Amen.
The little ones.
So, modeling in the Christian home, modeling, walking, talking, loving. We have to show them. I know you can't preach at your kids. You cannot preach at your spouse. You can't do it because when folk was preaching at you, your response might not have been, the likely response. So how do we think our families at home are going to respond when we do the same thing? We have to know. Okay. I got a few minutes. So the attack upon the home, so many influences, so many different things. The attack and the assault upon the homes, the marriage relationship, uh, purity of the body, the freedom of speech. There are so many different things that attack these positions here. The purity of the body. There was a point in television when you look back in the 50s, it was almost taboo to see a woman in a bikini or something that shows skin. That was taboo. So you go back and you look at those television shows and different things, even commercials, you don't see so much skin. You fast forward to 2019, totally different picture. All right. So the enemy is always trying to push the envelope further, to whereas we'll see nothing at a certain point. Okay. So let's go to. Oh, did we have something?
Oh, yeah, I got some.
Yes, sir.
No, I was thinking about what you said so far as everything now is becoming more. I think we're becoming more anesthetized to it because it's just like it's more acceptable, more, and this to the point in which if you're not careful, it almost becomes the norm. You know what I mean? It's like wearing things that are revealing. Like oh, that's okay. As back in the day, no, it's not okay. You know what I mean? And it's affecting the parents to the point where now even these young, like the young parents, are like, oh, that's okay. It's not okay. You know what I mean? So there's a standard we got to ensure that we uphold because if we don't, we'll just go with anything.
So, in conclusion, because I'm out of time, but we're not out of words. So, in conclusion, I want to bring out that the major point in this lesson is love. And showing that the love of Christ is operating in the Christian home. The love of Christ should be the focal point. The love of Christ should be on display so that folks see not us, but God's love. Because it's God's love that brings about the behavior modification. It's God's love that changes things, not us. And growing up or life in a Christian home should start with the love of Christ. Amen? Amen. Let's turn it I love what I heard there. This, yeah, I'm old. How many of y'all used to watch? I know y'all young and everything, but there was a show that came on television called Laverne and Shirley. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
One, two, three.
Now, I mean, really, did y'all watch Laverne and Shirley?
I remember seeing it.
Y'all remember that? Y'all old
Buzz,
enough?
right?
Y'all not
Was
old
it the
enough.
buzz on that
There's some babies in here. That Laverne and Shirley came on in the 70s,
show? They were roommates, right?
you know, and you know, and I heard Brother Darren talk about how things you couldn't wear, do, but there are things you couldn't say. Yeah. On TV.
Yeah.
They say everything now.
On regular TV.
But the reason I brought up Laverne and Shirley, because I love Laverne and Shirley. I mean, I love those comedies. But Laverne and Shirley, um, uh, they you couldn't talk about on TV making love, having sex. You couldn't talk about it. You couldn't say that on TV.
Right, right.
And so Laverne and Shirley, one episode, she and they were talking to each other, and she said, "Do you yo the do?" That's how they were saying.
Right, right, right.
She said, "I don't yo the do." She said, "You do yo the do." She said, "I don't yo the do. You do yo the do." It was so funny.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. But that's that because you couldn't say things. It wasn't like that. That's how they was trying to say, you going out with Squiggly and Liddy and Squiggly, the guys. It was just the funniest thing you ever want to see. You know, times have changed. Because now on television, the television will cuss you out.
You right. You right. That's why I rarely watch it.
You see,
I'm selective about what I see. That's right.
uh, I mean, it's just another part of another
Regular.
part of vocabulary.
Yep.
I remember after I got saved and changed my language. uh, and I used to say, why did I used to say those things?
Right, right.
Because you didn't have to.
No.
You just did it because that's just what you did. You didn't have to. And so in order to get people to change, I would say, well, I thought you were smart. I thought you were intelligent. Uh, if you are, then when you do that, it demonstrates a limited vocabulary.
It sure does. That's good, Bishop. It sure does.
Because you should have the at least some type of vocabulary acumen where you will have to say those words. Certainly, there's another word you can use that's not profane, and and so I try to appeal to people that way, especially folks who call themselves
Uh-oh.
educated. Come on now. You know,
got 2 or 3 degrees, and their mouth is filled with
Filth. Filth.
and I'm saying, did you skip English?
Right.
Uh,
That's good, sir.
was was there not enough books in your classroom?
Words in the
That
dictionary.
that you have to use such language in order to communicate. Because certainly it's not required. Don't make you look bad. Don't make you big and tough. You know, I think you look a little bit more wimpy to me when you have to use those kind of terms. Um, so things have changed. Times have changed. Times have really changed. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you all know that we are entering that time. Excuse me, that time where we are very close to Operation Holiday Uplift Phase 2. Now, everybody not gonna be at work that day. Oh, glory to God. So, Saturday the 21st, we're gonna deliver and knock on doors, pass out baskets. That Friday at 1 o'clock, we're gonna pack boxes with food items. That Friday at 1 o'clock. Saturday morning, we hope that we can get those turkeys here by 9, so that we can put them in those boxes. We had some pretty good help here. They decided to leave last time. I was had the police chief and all of them here. It was just really good to see them come out to participate in that. Um, to in packing those boxes. I hope that you all will come, because this is God's work, doing things like that for other people. This is God's work. So we hope that you'll come out. You got a question, don't you? Yes, sir.
I was wondering, whenever we go to heaven, since God's a spirit, do we ever like get to actually like see him or like
Oh,
know what he looks like?
when you see Jesus, you see God. When you see the face of Jesus Christ, you see God. Our Bible teaches us that God is pure spirit, and but you will definitely be in God's presence. You'll definitely know that you are right there in the presence of the Almighty God. The brilliance of God's presence will be made known. God is pure presence. Is the light of God will it's going. Revelation tells us there's not going to be any more night. When the new heaven and new earth comes, because God will be with us. Just that pure light. Uh, but if you're looking for a physical face, when you look at his son, you're seeing him. When you see the face of his son, you're seeing his face. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, you're getting kind of deep on me there, boy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I was wondering, when we go to heaven, will all our questions be answered by God, or will we already know, or will we just not be questioned as
No, I think that's a very very appropriate question, very aware question. When we go to heaven, will we be able to ask God a lot of questions that we don't know? think that a lot of things will be answered that we aren't aware of. There are going to be some questions that we aren't going to even care about once we're there, because being there is where we want to be. Um, uh, but there may be, if you did have a question, I don't think there will be any question that will be left out if you did have one. I just don't think there will be any cares in the world, according to our scriptural uh, answers to us, is there won't be any cares. So the question probably, what question would one have once you're there? Right now we have a million of them, and so, but when we arrive there, I don't know what more would we want to know. And I think to answer your question, if you did have a question, I think you would be more than free to get that question asked and answered. I think you would be more than free to get it asked and answered. You wouldn't have to worry about that. I think all of your worries will be gone. All your concerns will be gone. Uh, um, Revelation say there will be no more crying. All your tears will be wiped away. Um, no more dying, no more sorrow, no more um, everything. It's just all of it will just be over. And so it's almost as if, what more do I need answered when I'm there? Right now we have it. And so even as we sit here now, we probably have a million questions. And, and we'll never get all of those answered. Yeah. But that's a good question, babe. Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for asking that. Thank you for asking that. All right.